How goes it?
We're gonna see.
You get more intuitive to use, or
It's finicky.
does it do its own thing, or do you have to operate it after it's set up?
It will do its own thing.
Yeah.
You have to be interactive with it though, but it will do its own thing.
Mm-hmm. So it's not like monitoring 24/7.
All right, go ahead and key up on UHF2.
It'll just record.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't have to sit there and watch it.
Well, you can. You should.
You should.
You should, yes.
Does it scan? You have to give it a selection or a specific
I have to give it a specific frequency.
So you gotta use like a SDR at first. I mean, this is an SDR.
It is. It's 5 of them in there.
Yeah.
In that little box.
How do you determine the frequency if you don't know?
You have to find it.
This will help you find it?
This will.
But the Kraken won't?
It can.
It can.
It can, yes.
Just
I think
not
it's
as
gonna
easy?
exactly.
Okay.
I think yeah, go head back this way and then I don't know, 100 feet or so, 200 feet, key up again, stop and key up again on UHF2. I'm trying to get all the settings right on it right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
All these little lobes that you see.
Mm-hmm.
So the transmitter is over in this area right here right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's going to work better when the Kraken is mobile and we're moving around with it.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do here. So when she comes back, we'll send her out on the quad.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll take the truck and we'll start driving up the road to see if we get better results.
Five antennas mean you can pick 5 freaks?
No, so the 5 antennas are, it's a time difference of arrival.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
it measures the
So it's using each one of those to locate where the frequency is coming from.
Yeah, so
Based
it's measuring
off like how
the,
long it takes to get
yeah,
to
it's
each
measuring
one.
the time for that signal to get from one antenna to the next to the next to the next.
Yeah.
And it measures those very minute.
Yeah, I mean they're super close.
Yeah, those very minute picoseconds.
Right. Yeah.
You know, the,
Not to be confused with pico de gallo.
that's right. See now, the lobe right here is the one we're wanting to watch.
Mm-hmm.
So being that the transmitter is mobile now and we're stationary, it's kind of giving us a general, a general direction where it is. So yeah, our first thing to do is find out the frequency that they're using.
Mm-hmm. You think this works better when you're mobile?
I think so.
Is it because it gives the antennas more variation in time?
It's plotting points.
Yeah.
So it's when it gets to when we get to the next location 10 feet, 20 feet up the road, it's referencing back to the data previous.
Makes sense. Yeah, makes it geometry.
Yes, it's putting all that geometry and all the algorithms and stuff. PhD math that I don't understand.
So the Kraken SDR is a coherent software-defined radio that allows for radio direction finding and beamforming. It can be used for locating an unknown transmitter, tracking assets, and more. When it comes to radio direction finding, the Kraken uses advanced techniques known as correlative interferometry that makes the use of phase information found in the antenna array and running that information through an algorithm to determine a transmitter direction. While the Kraken is pretty high speed and low drag, it's really just a prosumer device. Think of it in terms of drones. A consumer may buy a DJI 4 Pro for $1,000. A prosumer may buy the Autel Evo 2 for $5,000, or the Inspired Flight commercial drone for $35,000. And all these professional drones are heads over heels over their budget and consumer offerings. But as great as they are, there are drones with even greater and expanded capabilities that run in the hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars. The technology used in these drones is far superior, but only large government organizations can afford to use them.
The red line and the bluish line are pretty much right where the transmitter is there at the bike trail.
Yeah.
And we're starting to get a cell area, like a hexagon, that's starting to appear now with probable location points that it's coming, or that it's figuring out.
It's the same way with all things signal and intelligence related. The Kraken SDR is a badass tool, but it is nothing compared to what a state-sponsored or supported military has to use for the exact same purpose. Sometimes you have to pause at memorable locations. You know, every time I go past Coleman's camp, I pause there and I remember him. That's where he died. I also pause here, where, as you may recall, last year somebody went running down this road and almost broke his ankle.
And I broke Tom's thumb right here too.
Fucking hell!
Team, if you want to master your craft and develop your tactical virtue, make sure you subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so that you can stay up to date with future content. Consider becoming a channel member. It's going to give you exclusive access to content not available to anybody else. I appreciate you guys. Until then, you stay out there, you keep grinding, and you stay safe.
I know you're out there! Come to my voice!